been sick for the past 2 weeks, so I don't have any climbing footage, but I do need to maintain all my cams. A lot of them are starting to stick, the lobes aren't working, which is dangerous. So we're gonna go through how to fix that. To clean your cam is gonna need 5 things. A hot bowl with soapy water for washing, a hot bowl of water clean for rinsing, a wax-based lube, preferably something like Matolia's Cam Lube. Also, your local bike shop might carry something that would totally work fine. Just make sure it's a wax-based lube. It's gonna attract less dirt after it's applied. We also need a brush for scrubbing our cams. Get a towel to wipe off excess lube and catch any drippings. It's gonna make your cleanup easier. This is my preferred lube. Matolia's Cam Lube works great. I've also got a set of carabiners here that are sticking. I've never actually used Cam Lube to try to fix this. I'm gonna see how it works. Couple bowls like this, perfect. For the temp of the water, you want hot but not scalding. It shouldn't burn your hand when you put your hand in the water. Dawn dish detergent, totally fine. I've got my setup here ready. I'm gonna throw the GoPro on. Might give you a better kind of first person view of what we're doing here. We'll start with this cam that's definitely not very good. Terrible squeaking noise, hard to pull. You can see a couple of these lobes are sticking right here. So the first thing we're gonna do is do the hot soapy water. Throw the cam into the bowl and work the action back and forth. This will work the soap and water through everything. We're just gonna do this for a little bit. Take our brush, get in all the nooks and crannies here. I'm gonna try to keep the sling out of the water and soap. That way I don't have to rinse or do anything with that. Work the action back through. Immediately, so much better from holding this cam under the water. Got rid of a lot of our squeaky noise. Cam lobes aren't sticking as much. And this is just the first step. It should immediately be better after we use the hot soapy water and do some brushing. And then we're gonna rinse it off. And once these cams have completely dried, we'll apply lube to it for a final touch. So first round of soapy water, scrubbing, rinse. We still have some sticking lobes, but the squeakiness is gone, which is great. So we're gonna do another round. Very nice. Most of the squeaking gone. Action is so much easier. Rinse this thing off and move on to the next one. Once you've done anywhere from 1 to however many rounds of soapy water rinse brushing that you need to do, it's time to dry the cam out. You can use a hair dryer with the heat off or a fan to speed up drying time. But if you have the time, just let the cam sit for 1 to 3 hours till they're completely dry before applying the lube. If the cam's not dry before applying the lube's not gonna stick very well. You're not gonna watch me clean all these cams. Turn on some music, smoke some weed, drink some coffee, and get to brushing. Alright, so we're done with all the cams. They're all drying. It took me about 20 minutes to do most of those. Not all of them needed it, but not too bad. You can see how dirty the water is and all the grit and sand and little pebbles and stuff that are bottom. That's what's causing the problems. Like I said, I've never tried to fix carabiners this way, but we're gonna try them out and see how this works. All right, so I don't notice any difference on using the soap and water to loosen this up. So we're gonna let this one dry. I'm not even gonna do these, but we're gonna see how the cam lube works at the end. Yeah, we'll see. This is an experiment, so you're getting to find out firsthand whether this works or not. It's been a few hours, cams are dry. It's time to lube them up. When applying the lube, great to have a towel down. This is going to make a bit of a mess. We want to apply lube to all the areas of the springs. So we're gonna just get in there, dribble it in, squeeze it in, work the cam action. Work the action through nicely. This cam has a little bit of a squeak. Totally okay. The action is perfectly easy. There's no catching. The lobe's now open completely. This cam had a real bad problem before I cleaned it. This is like 10 times better than it was before. I'm okay, a little bit of squeak. This is not a new cam by any means, as you can see with the wear and tear on the lobes. So it's not gonna be perfect for something like this, but quite happy with that result. It's a good idea to wipe off any excess lube, which I just kind of go through and wipe off the lobes. Keep things clean, keep lube from getting everywhere, and it'll also attract less dirt and grime and stuff. So this one's squeaking a good bit. Oh look, you hear that? Squeaking just went away. That is exactly what we're looking for. We still have a little bit. The action as I worked that lubricant in immediately got easier. That's what we're looking for. You remember this is the cam that was giving us a lot of problems when we started. Let's see how the lubricant final step fixes it up. Squeaking is gone completely. Lobes no longer stick at all. This cam's completely fixed now and ready for more use. That's how we maintain our cams, y'all. Finish wiping off that excess lubricant and we're good to go. Next, we're gonna try out and see how this works on our carabiners. Wow, that worked immediately. Let's just try it on these other carabiners real quick and see how this works. Just to show you, all the gates are sticking on these, like so. Let's see how this works. Let's go through them. Look at that, immediately fixed. There's a bonus, y'all. It's even easier to fix your carabiners than it is to fix your cams that are squeaking like that. I hope you've liked this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification button. It's super easy, and a new video comes out on this channel every week, so it'll keep you up to date with both what I'm climbing, what we're doing, and other tech tips like this. I'm gonna keep doing some things like this, like maintaining cams. I think we're gonna do one on how to sharpen ice tools, crampons, and kind of whatever else. If you have any ideas of what you'd like to see, things that gear I use, or how I maintain different pieces of equipment that I have, drop it in the comments below, and I'll make a video tailored to what y'all want to see. With that, thanks a ton. We'll see you next Friday.